Alright, hello, is this working now? This is take 4. I'm gonna try doing something a little different. So every time I've done this, I've had a blanket on my head, and it's not done well. It's not done well, I'm gonna be frank here. But who am I? Why am I? What am I doing here? What's going on? It still looks a little funky on the bars. Whatever. We don't really care. As long as it doesn't cut out, we're fine, right? So, my name is RR Super Rush, but yeah, you just call me Andrew. It's going to be a lot easier. Listen, for you and me both, it's just going to be easier if you just call me Andrew. It's going to be an easy day like that. So, I wanted to do a video because I was interested in what somebody said. Sean Plot Day 9, who streams on Twitch a lot, was bringing up this issue of, a lot of people ask content creators, how do I get into it? Well, how do I do it? Why do I do it? What do I need to do? And what he said is people will say, well, you get a good microphone, get a good webcam, get a good streaming setup. And that's what most content creators will say, streamers and whatnot, YouTubers. And what he said was, this is a layer 2 issue, which makes sense to me. I've done some things in computer networking, computer troubleshooting, and one of the things that's there is layer 2 issues are not the first issues you go to. You go to layer 1 issues, right? A lot of people always say, if something's not working, let's say, you can't connect to the internet. Well, did you unplug and plug it back in the Ethernet cable? It's a layer 1 issue. That's the first thing you need to think about. What's happening right now? That's what he meant. He said that, a lot of people don't say that you have to be extremely interesting just about every 10 seconds. So he set out a challenge, right? And the challenge was, hey, I want everybody out there to record a 5-minute video of yourself just talking. Just talking. He said, don't have anything on the screen, don't have anything to look at. I did have a blanket on my head to stop that, but that's not possible right now. I might be a little too far from the mic. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. You're near and you're far, it happens. You're never going to be perfect in the way that you do everything, and that's okay. You don't have to be perfect, but as long as you do things, that's all that matters, right? Just start doing things. And what he was saying was, he felt like, you talk for every 5, you're going to talk for 5 minutes and be like, oh man, what? Oh man, why is he still going? What's happening? What's going on? But I found myself to enjoy myself talking, probably a bit too much, mostly to myself. Just about silly things, anything that goes on in my life. It is, what is it? I can't even look at the date. I'm blind as a bat. It's sometime in June, later June. HoloLive just had their new Justice Group debut. I don't want to say league. That's probably copyright infringement. But they just had a debut this weekend. And I was like, you know what? I need to do stuff. I need to be doing things. It was a great debut. It was wonderful times. I'm elated at, what's happening there. So it's a wonderful time to be, a VTuber fan or whatnot. But I'm here really just to try to, I wanted to go back to Day 9's thing. I wanted to try to see how long I can go talking, just talking. See how long I can go, not set a timer. He said set a timer for 5 minutes, talk for 5 minutes, and then listen back to the recording and see what happens. Well, I've done that 3 times now. One of them was 13 minutes, and well, it's a little bit hot out today, and oh geez, when I saw the audio just flatline, my heart sank, but that's all right. You can always make more. You can always do more things. You're never limited to anything. You're not limited to anything. You can do whatever you want, achieve whatever you want. You can be who you want to be. That's something that for a while I have really held back doing. I might be able to do this, but I'm too old. I can't do this. I'm too old. I'm getting too old. And then I'm like, I really wish I did it. And then I'm like, well, you didn't do it. So you're kind of, at what point do you do it? If you're only, if you never try, how do you know what you can do and achieve? It sounds corny. It is corny. It's dumb. It's stupid. But that's how I want to be. I want to try doing things differently. I want to try exploring things. Talk to a few friends, and I was like, yeah, you know what? Maybe I can do this. maybe I can record something and just talk about whatever. Talk about the weather. It's just hot. It's hot. My AC, I swear, if it doesn't last all summer, I will cry and cry and cry. Not that it gets exquisitely hot here, but I don't like hot. It hurts. It does not help me sleep. It is such a problem. But what is going on in the world today of the internet? The world? I don't know. There's a lot of things going on in my brain right now. I've been having some brain rot today. I did not sleep at the highest quality that I normally do. My beauty sleep is always 8 hours. And, well, I woke up 45 minutes after my AC turned off in the middle of the night. So this isn't going too hot right now, or not too great. It is very hot out there. And I just wanted to see how long I can go before I go, hey, man, maybe I've been talking a little bit too long. Maybe I should stop, maybe get a snack, eat lunch. Well, I've already done that because, well, again, that was the last recording. Now we're doing this recording. Now we're doing whatever. I'm just dancing around. I'm a little clown. I'm just dancing around. So I think I've run out of stuff to say, or you know what? Maybe not. Maybe not. There's always stuff that can be, you can hit things in life that, give you that motivation to do something. And, this isn't going to be that video. You're not going to be motivated by me. I can tell you that right now. You're going to listen to this video and be like, this guy looks crazy in his room. The police are outside watching, trying to monitor the dumb stuff I'm doing, even though right now I'm just standing here talking. You might think, Andrew, why aren't you sitting in your chair? Well, my chair's old. My chair sucks. It's dying. It's broken. I'm hitting my chair a little bit. It's done me good, done me well, but it's a little broken. If I try to sit in it, it's going to be I don't want that. You don't want that. Neither of us want that. We'll all just be sitting here just being upset. Somebody's going to say, that damn chair. How dare you? And, well, it's crazy how life can be, right? We're in a point of society where we can just, I remember growing up and, watching, or not watching, but playing Halo 2 online real late during the summer. And I started playing with people from a different country, and that just felt amazing. It felt wonderful. I should mention, when I was young, we're talking in the 2004, 2008 era. I'm in my mid-30s. Apologies for being a hag in this day and age of the VTuber subgenre. I do like VTubers a lot. And also, but it was wonderful to just be like, I'm talking to people from a different country across the ocean. That's crazy. And you can do that nowadays. Like, it's commonplace to talk to people that live all around the world. You get to enjoy things that other people get to enjoy. And it's a wonderful thing to do, I can watch somebody like Day 9 and then watch somebody like Cecilia Immergreen. Two completely different people. Two completely different, way out of the world differences. But also, both bring me a bit of entertainment. They bring a smile to my face. And is that what the goal of this is? Nah. It's just the goal of this is like, hey, Day 9 was like, I give you a challenge. Talk for 5 minutes. And we're already, I wish I wasn't looking at the time, but I just want to talk. Maybe this isn't interesting at all. Maybe you'll watch this, you'll listen to it, and you go, boy, I hope I never have to hear this person ever again. And that's fair. That's a fair assessment. You never want to listen to me again. That's cool. That's dope. But one thing that I'm trying to get at in all of this is that one of the things I've been struggling to do for the past, probably 5, 10, 15 years is try to really take in the internet. Does that make sense? Probably not. What I mean is that I want to try, not, I guess, becoming part of the internet in a sense. I haven't done anything that I felt like has been that creative in my life. And, I can't play music. I can't draw. I don't think I can sing. I don't think I can do much. But, there's one thing I've been fairly confident in, and that's just my voice. Just talking. I feel like I am a good talker. I did announcements at a place, and people were like, "Oh my gosh, you should do baseball." I'm not a big fan of baseball, so that's going to be a no from me, Chief. But that's okay, because I can try exploring different avenues, try new things. That's the crazy thing. Even though you can say there's a lot of bad things going on in the world, it feels great that right at this moment, at this time, I can try doing something. Is it going to go great? No, it's just going to be horrible. Yeah, I don't even know how or why you've gone this far so far. You're probably expecting some sort of crazy twist at the end. Why would anybody expect that? No one would expect that. But I just wanted to challenge myself. And sometimes you have to. You just got to challenge yourself to do something. Be it small. It doesn't have to be like, hey, go record a 10-hour video doing this, talking about the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, one of the greatest favorite games of all time. I won't say greatest. It wasn't one of the greatest games. It had a lot of issues. But it had that thing in the day. Had that thing that it was doing something more unique than anything else was. It wasn't the greatest to ever come out, but it allowed me to have adventures and journeys that I didn't get to have in other games. I remember playing it my first time. I was at a friend's birthday party, and he got it for his birthday. Got an Xbox 360, and he's playing it. And for some reason, I don't remember exactly why, he turns to me. There's multiple kids there. We're in high school. And he's like, "Hey, you, Andrew, I want you to play." Wasn't too familiar with it for some reason. I don't really know or remember why. I don't remember a lot about my childhood. Don't look into that. But I remember playing it. We were out in the open world, and I went and I killed somebody. And then I took off their pants by accident. And everyone laughed and was like, "Ah!" So I decided in that moment that I would become the pants bandit. Every person I murdered, I would make sure that I would take their pants, until eventually, heading into somebody's house, while they were in bed, nice and asleep, cutting their throat, taking their house, and storing all my collected pants in one drawer. It was mine. And at that moment, I knew I was going to love that game for all of my life. And still to this day, I think about it. Is it a good game? No. I'm playing it is horrible. But that moment is a wonderful thing to have, and it is great to be able to experience those moments again. Again, I have to bring up Cecilia Immergreen. It is one of the things that is right now that moment for me that I feel like will be a pivotal point in how I want to experience in life and how I want to enjoy life, what I want to do, how do I experience things. I want to try and be better, and well, you got to take steps to be better. Maybe not, I don't feel like I need to take steps to be better as a person, no. But if I want to try doing something creative, yeah, I need to take steps, because I've taken none. And I swear, what's annoying, the most annoying, is that I can't put the blanket on my head because it's a I want to say whoopee, but no one's going to know what that means. It's a throw blanket, one of the fuzzy ones. I think it's messing with the cables when it does it. So, I don't know. That's never going to happen. So, my audio is going to sound like however it sounds now. Whether that be good or bad, I don't know. I'm not certain. People say just put a blanket over your head. It'll be all okay. It'll be all right. But it's not, because you die and you break, and I'm like, oh no, this is going horrible. How will I ever survive? How will I ever financially recover from this? It is just a crazy, crazy day. It's been a wild time. I've slept pretty horribly. It's hot. It's sweaty. But at the end of the day, if I don't take steps to do things, how will I ever do anything? So, this was my challenge to myself that kind of artificially was brought to me by Day 9. This is completely unedited. Wherever I put it, I don't know. I want to put it on YouTube, but I don't know how YouTube does audio. Sorry, I hit my wall there. I'm going to do this for a little bit, see until how long until I either try to explore different avenues. I got to start somewhere, right? And well, I feel like this is my best starting place. So, if you've made it this long, it's weird. I feel like I could continue going for hours and hours and hours, and I hit my microphone mic again and again and again. The arm mic, sorry, not the microphone itself. I could keep going. But, I mean, I gotta end it at some point, right? If I don't end it, and I've succeeded in my job of just talking all the time, well, not all the time, you know what I mean, just talking every now and then, trying to be somewhat entertaining, that's the wrong word. I could cut this out. But I want it to be raw. I want it to be, what is it? Not stand up, but I want to be like an improv. I'm just kind of talking. I'm not thinking about, I don't have a script. I don't have this. I've recorded multiple of these with a blanket over my head, and they all got destroyed. This is the only one that's looking good. So maybe, just maybe, this one worked. And well, if you listen this far, well, dang, thank you very much. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you.